I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it.
Hey y'all, welcome. If you can't tell by the title already, this video is going to be a Q&A type of video. I get so many questions every day on every social media. I mean, under my YouTube shorts or my Facebook or, TikTok, Instagram. I'm always getting questions about content creating, or questions about how did I get started in content creating, how did I go viral, or just so many other questions. And I just feel like it is time for me to address these questions, because a lot of them I get asked over and over. And I know just by making this video, it's not going to make the questions stop. I know people will still ask the same questions, but I feel like if I just answer all of these questions in one video, it'll be a little bit easier for me to send a link to this video. I'm like, hey, I can answer all of your questions. Boom, here you go. So this is just starting off from jump. If you are new here, welcome. I pray that you love it here. Be sure to go and check out some of my other videos. I do more of day in the lives, shopping vlogs, and things like that. I also upload shorts at least 5 times a week. So be sure to go and check those out. If you are not new here and you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey, I love all of y'all and I appreciate the love and support. I want to jump right into this video because it is already, it's already 9:22. Yeah, so it's already 9:22 in the morning. I have to go and pick Leia up. I have to go pick Leia up from her school, and her school is about 15-20 minutes away from us. So I do need to leave on time to go and pick her up because they both have a doctor's appointment or dental appointment at 11:45. So I have to leave and go pick them up, but I wanted to get this video up that way. Yeah, y'all get it. So we're going to jump right in. I have a lot of the questions already written out. I just wrote them in this little book because I didn't have plans on doing this video, but when I woke up this morning I was like, oh my gosh, I get so many questions. So I'm going to try to answer them all together, like in different categories. Like I'm going to answer the content creating questions first, and then I'll answer the questions about the girls' lunch second, and then we even got questions about like more kids in the future. Or I mentioned in my video, if you guys are following me on TikTok, I mentioned that we wanted a new car and stuff like that. So I did get questions about that, which I will touch briefly on. I won't go too much into it because I just don't want people praying on my downfall. So but I will get into those. We're gonna start off with the most common questions first, so let's jump right into it, y'all. First question that I got, y'all, or I get a lot, it's like, how did you do it? How did you go viral? And honestly, I don't think it's anything that I had control over. I had no idea that this was going to happen. I had no idea that my video was going to blow up, which was one of my videos on TikTok. TikTok was my first platform that I went viral on, and it was about a week after school started. Last year, I packed Alea lunches every day for school. As you guys know, Alea is my oldest daughter, and this is her second year in public school. And I packed her lunches all last year, and I never thought to record myself packing her lunches. But this year, at the beginning of the school year, we was doing her school shopping, and I got her a really cool lunch box. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to record me packing her lunches, and boom, the second day of me packing her lunches, it went viral. And the company reached out to me and they were like, oh my gosh, we're so grateful. We've never had a content creator come right in and boom, be able to blow up our business, all of that stuff. So I became an affiliate of that brand, and then more brands just started reaching out to me and more of my videos started going viral. Most of my videos that went viral is from the first company that I started working with. Majority of, I believe I have 5 videos on TikTok. If you are a content creator or you are big on the internet, just on the internet often, or you post content, you would know that TikTok will flag you for certain things. And a few of my videos that went viral before, they took them down, or either I had to make them private. So if you guys go to my page, they're not pinned anymore. They're on my page, but you have to scroll and look for them, blah blah blah. But I have about 5 or 6 viral videos over on TikTok. And then I was like, ooh, I want to branch out. I want to go You know, I want to be on every platform. So I started a Facebook group. My Facebook group, they're all Such a Girl Mom. Now I have 2 Facebook groups. My first one, I started it up off of the ground. Like, it was originally a Facebook page for my kids' hair, like, because I do hair also. And then, of course, I have girls. So I'm always doing their hair. And I thought, oh, it'll be cool for me to, sorry, y'all, I just need to check my battery and it's good. And sorry, I talk with my hands so much, so y'all have to excuse me. I went ahead and start branching out to different platforms, started my Facebook group, and literally within, I want to say within 3 weeks, within 3 weeks, or yeah, I want to say 3 weeks. Within 3 weeks, I already had 70,000 followers on Facebook, because I want to say like 2 or 3 of my videos went viral over on Facebook. Also, I used that Facebook page, and I had only made 1 post on that page before. So it only had like 5 or 10 followers. And within 3 weeks, I had 70,000 followers. So that also helped me. But then, unfortunately, my page ended up getting HACKED. And it was like, I knew that Meta was going to be able to get that page back for me, which they did. It took them a minute to get the page back, but now they have it under this huge security kind of thing, because now the page is verified, because I had to go and verify my main page. That way it's not so easy for people to do those kind of things, but they did to my Facebook, and it was a mistake on my end, because I used my email that was all over all of my other social media where businesses reach out to me, all of that kind of stuff. So it was just easy access at one point, and then Facebook had me to change everything. I mean, from everything. So I did that, and I did it for every platform, because I was like, I'm already in the process, I might as well just change everything. So I did just that. But I also, as I mentioned, went viral on Facebook within those 3 weeks, and I had about, I want to say 2 or 3 videos that went viral. Once my page got taken by the people, I had to delete all of my videos, because I didn't want them getting paid for my videos. When they did do that to my page, fortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, they never changed my payment stuff. So that was great. I was still getting paid as they were posting, but I had already went in and deleted everything when I noticed that it happened. Once I noticed it happened, I went in, deleted everything, because I was like, I don't want nobody taking credit for my stuff. They didn't have, at that point, they had removed all of my access. So I went in, deleted everything. And then what they started doing was stealing my content from TikTok and stuff like that and posting it over on Facebook. But moral of the story is that set me back. So right now I've had the page back. As of today, makes 1 month since I had the page back, and they had it for roughly a month and a half before Meta was like, okay, we got you, we're gonna get it back. And now within that 1 month, I gained 15,000 subscribers, because now I believe I'm at like 85 or 86,000 followers over on that Facebook. And then the new Facebook that I had started, I have roughly 11,000 followers on that. And I believe that I have like 2 videos that went kind of viral on that page. But moral of the story is, we just don't know when we're going to go viral. Like, that's the point that I was making. Even on Instagram, YouTube, I have a video, like in my YouTube shorts, I have a video that also did numbers. It did like 2 million, 3 million, something like that. So it technically went viral. But the thing was, it technically went viral, but I didn't know it was going to go viral. You know, we really have no control over that. It's all about the algorithm and the platform. You know, like, if they think that it's that content, if the reach hit enough people and enough shares and all of that, then your video would do numbers. So that question, wait, one babe's calling. Yes, ma'am. Sorry about that, y'all. Babe was calling. I lost track of what I was saying. But yeah, it's no really, oh, I'm gonna make, like, I can make this video. Unless you paying for it, you're really not gonna have no say so on when that video is gonna go viral. So I don't know how I went viral, but I did, and I took it to my advantage, because when you do go viral, you want to keep posting. Do not stop. Do not, like, oh, that's my one hit. Like, no, you have to keep posting. Like, literally, once that one video went viral, I was posting every day, 2 times a day, just every day posting. Even if it's 1 time a day, continue to post. Don't stop posting. Post, because it's going to continue to get your reach out. You're going to get your reach out to more and more and more people. Anyways, next one, because I'm on a time crunch, and I have, like, literally, it's a lot of questions. So the next one that has to do with content creating is, how how did I become an affiliate for these companies? Affiliate for a couple of companies as of right now, and I am so grateful. How did I become the affiliate of these companies? Honestly, for me, I didn't reach out to these companies. The companies reach out to me. I know a lot of people do. Now, it's nothing against if you have to reach out to the company. That's okay. That's fine. Y'all, look at the kids' toys in the back on the floor. Anyways, if you have to reach out to these companies to become an affiliate with them, that is nothing wrong with that. Like, by all means, if you feel like it's taking too long, okay, I've been waiting patiently. I've been waiting 2 months, 3 months, and I still haven't heard anything from this company. I've been promoting their brand and I've heard nothing. You know, my numbers look good. Reach out to the company. Me personally, I didn't have to reach out to the company. The companies reached out to me. The first company, I'll give y'all 2 examples, only reached out to me because my videos did numbers. I had about 2 or 3 viral videos at that time, and I sold, I want to say, over 2,000 boxes within like 2 months. I literally sold their company. I made their company like a lot of money. I think as of right now, I've made their company probably more than $500,000, you know. So it's just like, once that happened, they sent me an email and they were like, oh my gosh, we are so thankful for you. You know, like, we struggled for 2 years to, really get our name out there. Like, their name was out there, but it wasn't out there. And, they reached out to me and was like, we would love for you to be an affiliate. We would love to send you free products, and we'd love to do like sponsorships with you and partnerships and stuff like that. And I was like, let's do it. So when they have new products come out, any of that, they send those products to me. I'm one of the first people that get their products. If you're following me on Facebook, you see I just posted a post a few days ago about the company reached out to me and was like, they were so thankful that I was one of their top sellers in 2023, and I knew that I was not saying this big-headed at all, but I made $19,000 from this company alone. This is not including what I made from TikTok themselves. This was only from the commission from being an affiliate, so I knew that I was one of the top sellers, and I'm so grateful they reached out and they want to do another sponsorship or partnership, whatever, and give out a free lunchbox to one of my followers. So if you're not following me over on TikTok, be sure to do that, because this week I will be announcing that giveaway. It will be a partnership with Omi, and the stuff will come straight from their company. I will not put my hands will not be on the box at all. Like, it's going to be straight from their company. So that's how I become an affiliate with these companies. And then with Yumbox, they reached out to me also, and they wanted to pay me to do a paid promotion with them. So they paid me, and I promoted a certain amount of videos for them, and that was absolutely great. Like, that was amazing. I love working with them. They also, if you follow me on other platforms, you would know that I posted a video the other day. They sent me one of their new items, which is a poke bowl. I haven't got around to reviewing them yet, but they did send me those on the house, just because I am affiliated of their company. So I make a review, which my reviews are always honest. I'm going to always give y'all honest reviews. So I haven't got around to making that lunch for my spouse yet, because I just haven't had the time, but I may do it tomorrow or whatever. That way I can post that review. So that's how I become an affiliate with these companies. Typically they reach out to me, but it is okay to reach out to these companies. It's the more big companies that I plan on reaching out to in 2024. Of course, I can't tell in this video because I don't want anyone to knock my blessings, but I will be reaching out to some more companies this year to reach out, to branch out, and these are bigger companies, so I will be doing that. It is okay to reach out to other companies. Next question. My next question is, how do I stay consistent? Just like the question said, I stay consistent. How I do it is just being consistent. I get up every morning, no matter how I'm feeling. I'll give myself a break, or, a day break or a 2-day break. But consistency is telling yourself, I have to post at least 5 days a week. I don't care if it's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. That's fine. I just have to post those 5 days a week, no matter how tired I'm feeling. It's more of like training yourself for it to be something that's like in your schedule. Like, okay, this is in my schedule. I have to do this, boom, boom, boom. I plan out a lot. Like, I plan my content for the month for the most part. And I make it fun. When I'm planning my content, I will use, like, y'all see this little pen that I've been tapping around the entire video. things like that. I get little cute pens. I make sure I have a notebook that's only for my content planning, and stuff like that. At the beginning of the month, I will plan out my content, and it's okay to do it every half of the month too, because I know some content creators like to change stuff up. But what I would do is typically put a whole list of what I want to do, and I don't put a certain date on it. I'm like, okay, boom, I have 31 things that I want to do this month. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to do this half with this half. Or some months I'll just say I'm not putting a date on it. If I want to do number 1 on the first day of the month and want to do number 31 on the second day of the month, that's how I'm going to do it. But planning. Consistency is all about training yourself to have to do it, to need to do it. I like right now with a couple other followers on Facebook, I have this thing going where we're doing 31 days of consistency. So you have to post, That's the thing I stress a lot. Like, so many people be in my comments on Facebook and TikTok like, man, I can't wait to go viral. Consistency. Do it. You have to do it. So many people be in their head about, oh my God, it's not going to look good, which is normal because we're human and we want things to be perfect, especially some of us as women. We want things to be perfect. We don't want people to look at us like, oh my God, her house is junky. Like, I didn't care that those few pieces of paper that my kids cut up is in the background on the floor. Like, it's just paper. You know what I'm saying? My house is not filthy. My kids is not in an unhealthy environment. It's just paper on the floor. So you know what I did? I got up and I did it. I was like, I'm still going to record this video. I know I'm on a time crunch. I need to record this video. And I did it. Consistency, training yourself to do it. Like, I know some people are super shy or have social anxiety. And I'm one of those people. I have social anxiety. So I find a way. Is consistency. You have to do it. Like, set yourself, even if you start small, going, okay, I'm going to do a 7-day posting spree. Do it. You can do it. Like, you have to train yourself. Okay, I'm getting up every morning an hour before the kids. That way I can get the video recorded, edit it, do my voiceover, and post it. Just do it. Next question. How did I get my... When she asked this question, she worded it kind of weird, and I really didn't understand her at first. But she asked, her question was, how did I... She's one of my consistent followers. Like, she's one of my OGs, like literally since when I went viral back in August. She was one of those OGs. So she know how long I've been on social media and stuff like that. So she was asking, or she was trying to ask, how did I grow my followers so fast within 5 months? And I had to go back and count that because I was like 5 months. But then when you think about it, we're almost in February, which would be September, October, November, December, January. So I was like, oh, that's about right. Blah, 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 over on TikTok. Now, Facebook and stuff like that, I haven't been on there that long. But yeah, so she was asking about how did I grow my following so fast? Consistency. Like, honestly, consistency. Most platforms will try to put you in this, what is it called? Like a niche. They try to put you in this niche where, okay, like for example, I started recording, like I went viral off of lunchbox content. Now if I try to post a day in the life, my day in the life don't do as well. But what I had to train myself to do is not pay attention to the numbers. I don't pay attention to the numbers. Like on my YouTube shorts, I used to get 50,000, 100,000, millions of views on my shorts. But you have to remember the algorithm change and things change. People change, different parts of the year, you're booming. Like, especially not at school, Benny, and, people start packing lunches and realize this isn't for me, So of course, those people who was hyped about it at the beginning of the year, they're not so hype about it. So I'm pretty sure when August roll around again or school getting ready to start, June, July, when parents like, oh, I'm gonna start packing lunches, my views will go back up, which is completely fine with me. But again, those followers come from being consistent. When you have people who like, oh, I know who she is. Like, oh, let me watch my girl video. Things like that. That is part of being consistent, and it helped grow those followers because they see that you're consistent. You're somebody that they can come and watch every day. Consistency. Like even YouTube, I've only been doing my YouTube shorts for, I want to say a little over 90 days roughly. And I'm at 20,000 followers. I think 21,000 followers roughly on YouTube. Consistency. That's it. Equipment, recording equipment. I get a lot of questions on that. Right now I'm recording on my camera, which is my Sony ZF, whatever. It don't really matter because you don't need it. To be honest, I recorded on my phone for a long time. I believe I have the iPhone 13. I think it is. And I recorded on my phone for a long time. The only thing that was like a downfall to me was when I'm recording on my phone and somebody call, or my phone don't, I believe I got one with like 64 gigs. So it'll run out of storage space like super fast. And that was like a downfall of mine. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like it's making me not want to record. But the quality, honestly, recording, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, honestly, besides like my camera being able to like blur out certain things in the background or things like that, like the automatic zoom and all of that. Honestly, if you have your cell phone, that's all of the equipment that you need. I'm just being honest. If it wasn't for needing my phone when I'm recording and stuff, I would not have bought a camera. My camera costs about $700. My wife did get it for me as a gift. I don't even remember what holiday that was that she got me this camera, but I do have the Sony ZV-1F or ZV-F1, something like that. That's the camera that I'm recording on right now. So if you do want to get a big piece of equipment, know that you don't have to, but if you want to, they're out there. Like, I like the camera that I have because I have the little side fold. Like right now I'm like forcing myself to look at y'all because I want to look over on this side, which is where it's me, you know, which is nice. I know some of I think the Canon have the one that flip up over the top of the camera. Mine flip out to the side, but it's so many different options out there. Honestly, I can't give y'all too much on different cameras because this is my first camera. Well, my first camera for vlogging. If you guys are not new here, you know that I have my own photography business and I actually use Canon for my photography business. I do have 2 cameras for that. But for vlogging and things of that sort, I use my Sony and I absolutely love it. Next question. Editing. Again, editing is not something that I can touch on too much. She wanted to know, how do I edit my videos? Me personally, I use CapCut. How I found out how to use CapCut? The same platform that you're watching me on right now. Being honest, the same platform that you're watching my video on right now. I went and started YouTubing different videos on what platforms is best or what apps is best to edit my videos, what's going to be easier, you know, and things of that sort. And that's when CapCut came up and I was like, oh, like, let me try that out. And I've been using CapCut ever since. I use CapCut to edit my videos for YouTube, all of my platforms. I don't use no other app other than CapCut to edit my videos. So check out CapCut and let me know how y'all like it. Next question. I'm just trying to check y'all and see if it was more questions. Okay, so I think that was all of the questions that we have on that's all the questions we had on content creating. So we're going to go on to the next set of questions, which is going to be about the lunch packing videos and things of that sort. One question I got was, or I get all the time, and I don't understand it, but I get this question so much, and it's, why don't my kids eat school lunch? Why do they need to? Being honest. But anyways, my family make too much money. If you guys are not new here, you would know that my wife served our country and she's been in the military 10 years. More information I will not give y'all on that because that's our personal information. But my wife been in the service for 10 years now and she make a decent amount of money. And then with my content creating, I make a decent amount of money. I pretty much match what she make a month, you know, so if y'all can calculate that, we make way more than, the amount or the income cap for free lunch for Alea at school. So Alea do not qualify for free lunch, and for her to eat lunch and breakfast at school, I believe it's like $6 a meal or $5, roughly $5-6 per meal. That's $12 a day times 5. Not doing that when I can buy a lunch box and pack her lunch at home and save money over time. Because even with school lunch, it's not a guarantee that my kid's gonna eat it. With food at home, it's a guarantee that my kid's not gonna eat it. Even though I know it's stuff that they eat, that they're used to eating. Kids just have their days just like us adults where we just don't feel like eating, or we're not hungry, something else have our attention, so we don't eat. You know, we have a whole meal in front of us and before we know it, our lunch break is over, and we didn't eat the Subway that we just went and bought, you know. So that's that with my kids. For one, we make too much money for Alea to qualify for free lunch, and then both of my kids have dairy allergies, or Alea's allergy now is Alea's allergy is now a intolerance. and Cody still have a dairy allergy. So with that being said, not only do Alea not qualify, but the schools do not make accommodations for kids with dairy allergies. So for example, if the school is serving pizza that day, cheese pizza, what is Alea going to eat if she can't have the cheese pizza? They don't make exceptions to not put cheese on the pizza. Or for example, like my little one, like Cody, she know that she cannot have cheese. So in Cody's mind, if she see cheese, she's going to flip out, no matter if it's dairy cheese, dairy free cheese, almond cheese, butter cheese. She's not going to mess with it because it's cheese in her eyes. And I expect nothing less because she's 2. She don't know that there's different kinds of cheese, even though I tried to explain to her before. She don't get it. She just like, mommy, that's cheese, so she's not going to eat the cheese, and that's okay. So my point is, both of my kids one have a dairy allergy and one have a dairy intolerance now. And it's better for me to pack stuff from home that I know I won't get a call and, hey, Cody is in the hospital. One of the kids, she ate the cheese that we had for lunch today, and meet us at Children's Hospital. Like, I would much rather pack their lunches and know that's not a phone call or lower my chances of getting a phone call, because you never know with kids. They sneaky eat other kids' lunch and stuff like that. I pray that my kids never run into that, where they eat something that they don't have no business, which lead us to the hospital. But, that's another reason why I pack their lunches. So hopefully that answered y'all question. Next question on the kids' lunch. What made me start packing lunch? Honestly, that one's so simple. I've been packing Alea's lunch for 2 years. Last year, the thought never crossed my mind to record myself packing her lunches, and that I was going to be making $10,000 a month off packing her lunches. But I'm doing it already. If I'm already getting up to pack these lunches every morning, whether it's on camera or not. I'm packing the lunches. So why not record it and make money off of it? That was just my thing. Now I make $10,000 a month off, recording my kids' lunch. Anyways, the next one, that one isn't, let's see. I think we have 2 more on this side. Oh, our favorite lunchbox, and then we're going to get into a different category. Our favorite lunchbox, honestly, it depends on the season, honestly, I'm going to say, because just as much as we like Omi, we love Yumbox. It's like another one called Munchbox. We haven't tried Munchbox, but it's like Lunchbox. It's called Planet Box. It's so many lunchboxes out there. Our 2 favorite right now is Yumbox and Omi, and for 2 different reasons. With Yumbox, it's just easier to pack the lunch overall. Like packing something like a Lunchable or a homemade Lunchable, things of that sort, a sandwich, all of those. Yumbox. Any day if I'm packing a sandwich, I'm going to put it in a Yumbox. If I'm packing a Lunchable, I'm going to put it in a Yumbox. That's just that. It's so much easier to pack those kind of meals in a Yumbox. With Omi, if it's like tomorrow, it's going to be 15 degrees here. My girls is going to school. Their school is going to be open. So with that being said, I am going to pack them probably like the ABC spaghetti or, something of that sort, or soup. And, an Omi box is going to be the best option for that because it has the built-in thermos. So like I mentioned before, I love both of the boxes for different reasons, and we use them at different times. We use all of them. We also have some other brands. If you guys have been seeing our recent videos, we've been using the little 4-square bento boxes from Amazon. Absolutely love them. So it's just like we have multiple favorite lunch boxes, or multiple lunch boxes that we love. We don't have one that's like, oh, that one is my absolute favorite. Like, they're all great, honestly. Being any box that you see me use, if I don't tell y'all like, oh, no, I don't like this one. Which it was only been one box that I've ran into like that now, and y'all never see me use it again. But, yeah, so that's that. On to the last few questions, y'all. We had more questions that's more personal questions. Someone did ask, which I wasn't going to touch on this because, again, like I said, I hate for people to prey on my downfall. But this woman asked about the new car that I showed on my TikTok the other day. I did mention in one of my day in the life vlogs that we were thinking about, or that I want another car, and it's going to be able to answer 2 of the questions in one, which is great. So I wanted a new car, which was the Toyota Avalon. I was thinking about it this year, switching to the Toyota Avalon, because I'm like, I have an SUV right now. I have a Toyota Highlander Sport Edition, and it's great. I love my truck. It's fast, all of that good stuff. I love my SUV. Like, very spacious, all of that stuff. But I was like, I want to get rid of it. We only got 2 kids. It's just me, the kids, and my wife. My wife want to get her a car. So I was like, I'm going to go down from the SUV and get a car. And then I start having baby fever. And I'm like, I want baby number 3. My wife finally agreed on baby number 3. So pretty soon we're going to be trying for baby number 3. And I can't go nowhere with no Toyota Avalon with 3 babies. Like, that's just, it's not gonna work. Realistically, they'll be jammed in the back, where if I keep my SUV, I have 3 rows, and Alea will be able to go to the back row, and then Cody and the baby will be in the front row. That way they're easy access for me to reach them. Alea typically don't need anything when we're in the car. My girlfriend will be 5, so she's like a big girl. So she'll be able to go into the 3rd row, and I have the 2 little ones in the front row. So that hit 2 of my questions, because somebody asked if we want more kids, and then somebody asked about the car that I had mentioned in my last vlog. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get the car. If I do switch cars, it's going to be to a Volkswagen Atlas or either a Kia Telluride. I'm kind of on edge about the Telluride because of the fact that so many people be stealing the Kias and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much on edge about that. And I love the Volkswagen Atlas. It has such a luxury look to it. But that same money that I'm going to put down on a new car and pay pouring into a new car, I can use that money to spend on baby number 3. Because if you guys followed me on my journey with Cody, I did not post much about it on YouTube, which I absolutely regret. This baby, we will, from the time of starting, all of that, we will be documenting it and stuff like that. We will be documenting a lot of the baby number 3's process and pregnancy and things like that, doctor's appointments, and it's going to be super fun because if you guys don't know, I fell down the stairs when I was 40 weeks pregnant with Cody. Thanks to Alea, she stiffened up her body. We was coming down the stairs, and me and her ended up falling on my back, like down the stairs and stuff. And it caused me to rupture my uterus, and I had to have an emergency C-section with Cody. And it's okay. Like, I held nothing against Alea for that. So my process is just going to be different this time. I'm going to have so many more appointments and things of that sort because of my uterus rupture. So they'll have to, pay close attention and make sure that scar don't come open during my pregnancy and all of that stuff. So I will be taking you guys on that journey with me. I will most likely not get the Atlas because with Cody, I spent so much money. Like, I wanted my kids to have nice things. Like, I always been that mom. If you're not new here, you're not extra. I'm very extra. So with that being said, I wanted expensive things like the upper baby car seat, the upper baby stroller, the upper baby like little stand for Alea to stand on, and I did it. We got it. Luckily, my wife was on a deployment where she had to go to Okinawa, and they had to pay her like this hazardous pay or whatever in the military. So she made bank while she was out there. And by the grace of God, we was able to get everything that we wanted. When I was pregnant with Cody, we got the upper baby car seat and stroller. We had like the freshly picked backpacks and, like for the diaper bags and stuff. Like, we didn't have to buy any diapers or wipes. We didn't have to buy wipes for the first year of Cody's birth, and we didn't have to buy diapers after until 6 months with Cody, and it was just super cool. So I do want to do all of that again. Unfortunately, I did sell our upper baby car seat when Cody outgrew. Well, she didn't even outgrow it. I just really wanted to switch them to a wagon because if you guys know, Alea have autism, and it was just easier to have them in a wagon because it was more space than the upper baby. So now that Alea is actually too big for the car seat, I probably would go back to the upper baby and just get the little piggyback ride thing for the back of it. But anyways, enough of that. That's for another video. I believe we had one more question, and it was about Alea's diagnosis. I've made so many videos on that. I have videos on all of my social media platforms for the most part about Alea getting her diagnosis. I found out Alea had autism when she was 3 years old. She had just turned 3, and we had to move from the state of California over to the state of Virginia to get a diagnosis for Alea because they wasn't hearing me in California, and they were saying they couldn't diagnose her until she was 5. So we came here. My wife got orders to Virginia, and by the grace of God, we was able to get the diagnosis for Alea, and Alea have been in multiple different therapies since. And if you follow us close on social media, you would know that Alea is talking. She's potty trained. She's singing songs. She can read at the age of 4. I mean, she can read full books at the age of 4. She can read any sign that we pass by on the road, so it's just like my girl been thriving. I've made so many videos on that, so I'm not going to touch too much on that. I'll probably make another video on it in the middle of the year roughly. We do plan on coming out with a book for Alea about finding out how she got autism and things of that sort. So that would be a whole nother video. But with that being said, I answered all of the questions that I believe that you guys had, or the ones that I thought was worthy of me answering in this video, because as I said, I am rushing right now. It is 9:57. Yes, so it's 9:57. I'm going to get ready to get out of here within the next 10-15 minutes. So I answered every question that I thought needed to be answered right now. Hopefully this video is helpful. If you guys do have other questions, put them down in the comments. If I get enough questions, I will make another video. I know I did see a lot of questions on Instagram about how do I make so much money on social media, and some people was asking how much money I make on social media, which I think that is kind of personal, but I'm okay with opening like answering it. I'm pretty open with it because I know it's other people out there that have the same questions. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and end this video out. Thank y'all for coming to watch, and I hope it was very helpful, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.